This is a paid advertisement.
Welcome back to the Noon Show. This is WBAY TV2, and this is Ask the Expert. And today we're joined by Dan, the General Manager at ABT Foundation Solutions. Thanks so much for being here today, Dan.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm sure it's a busy time for you. I mean, no time is really not a busy time for your foundation.
Yeah, we're typically busy all through the year.
Well, let's talk about the seasons and as they change. We're coming off of a summer where there was virtually no rain. And that's great if you haven't had water in your basement, because if I did and now I don't, it's like, good, everything's all set to go.
Yeah, it's super easy. I mean, if you've experienced water in your basement before, now with the dry season that we had throughout summer and fall, you kind of probably put it on the back burner. But most likely it's going to happen again.
The downside is the problem still likely exists, and the next time the moisture comes in, it's going to wind up inside.
Yeah, correct.
So what exactly is the situation then there? Is it best to wait until it happens again? Is it best to sit kind of with that peace of mind and say, well, it's not that big of a deal and maybe it won't get worse?
As easy as it is to put it off for another time, it's only going to get worse. And that's the problem, is that if you have leaking in one corner or one wall of your basement, it's most likely going to continue to spread, and eventually over time, your whole basement will leak.
Wisconsin is pretty unique in that regard, I would imagine. The changing of our seasons and the extremes of the seasons
very much
probably
so.
cause that to happen, right?
Yeah.
So concrete naturally is made to do this, right? So I shouldn't just have peace of mind and go, that's what it does.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that, because you can ruin your personal items, and then can just think of the headache that it causes with water in your basement and having to suck it up with a vacuum. And
it's best to tackle it immediately if you've got a problem. And I think there's a fear in that. You fear what's going to happen. You guys are going to have to rebuild the whole home, and the solutions are not really all that drastic oftentimes if you tackle it early.
No, most homeowners are scared to get us in the house, because they're thinking it's going to be an astronomical cost, which it's not. It's very affordable, and it's not as intrusive as most homeowners think. We have a very simple process where we can come in and do an interior water control system, and usually in and out within a couple of days.
It's not only a great idea always to tackle it early, but this is especially a great idea at ABT. You're running a fantastic special right now, and it's a great opportunity for folks to tackle a problem if they've got one.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have the 12-month, no interest, no payment, with deferred payments to next year, which is really fantastic. You know, save that money right now and use it for the holidays. But then we also have our 50% off of labor sale going on right now as well.
Incredible. 12 months deferred payment, 50% off of labor. What's the best way, if they've got questions, they just want you to take a look, or they want to take advantage of that right now?
Yeah, everyone knows the jingle, 733-4ABT, and then also callabt.com.
That information is available to you right there on your screen. It's always available by going to WBAY.com and clicking on Ask the Expert as well. Thanks again for being here, Dan. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll get you back to the Noon Show right after this.
The preceding was a paid advertisement.